What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Well, honestly, you probably are all having a fantastic day because today is the day that Xdefiant is finally coming out in open beta. Yes, you heard that correctly. If you did not have access to the previous closed beta, it no longer matters. Everybody is allowed to hop into this game, and I suggest each and every one of you guys go ahead and do so. Now, today's video isn't going to be anything too crazy, just my first initial impressions, reactions to basically how everything changed from the previous closed beta to what we have right now. But I will be diving, more deep into this game, playing day after day after day after day, and trust me, on this channel there is going to be a ton of content diving deep into, whether it's problems, good things, all of the above. I just want to talk about Xdefiant, ladies and gentlemen. That's basically it. But, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and dive deep into my first impressions of this overall game right now, I do want to mention that I wanted to try to make this as clean as possible, but I really am speechless about how fast we accomplished this goal. But we got 1,000 brand new subscribers on this channel in less than a month. I think probably less than 3 weeks. To me personally, I don't know about anybody else. To other channels, that might not be anything, but to me personally, that is just absolutely insane. It's just outstanding to see that you guys are really genuinely enjoying the commentaries and the content on this channel. So, of course, if you're brand new and you haven't subscribed just yet and you enjoy what you hear, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification button. We post every day about games like Xdefiant, Call of Duty, Battlefield, whether it's rants, conspiracy theories, positive commentary, I don't know. Whatever you want to, hear, it's on this channel. And last but not least, we will be streaming this game all week long on Kick. And again, thank you everybody who tuned into my stream the other day on Kick. It was probably my biggest stream I've ever had. We had tons of support, tons of love. So if you guys want to be a part of today's stream, then by all means, you can find the link to my Kick channel down in the description of this video. We do open lobbies all the time, and I think we're going to be doing a custom lobby as well. So instead of only having 6 people allowed into the game, we're going to just open it up, man. 12 people all together. We'll just do private matches. We'll rotate people through, and we're going to have an absolute blast. So of course, like I said, if you want to be a part of that process, don't forget to go down and check out my Kick channel down below. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now enough rambling on about all of this stuff, and I'm not even going to bother even trying to sugarcoat anything right now. This is just absolutely outstanding, okay? From the previous closed beta to now, this game has only freaking improved, and I have fallen in love even more than I expected. I gotta be straight up honest with you guys. A lot of games I can play, I can deal with, but I never have a true feeling like back in the day with BO2, BO1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, the original CODs, or other games of that sort. It doesn't just have to be the Call of Duty franchise. I haven't had the feeling of where I'm really genuinely addicted to an FPS shooter, Like, I can put in an insane amount of hours without any grind factor just because of the gameplay itself. I haven't been able to do that since the OG days. And Xdefiant presents me with that exact attitude every single time I load it up. I can play this game for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours without even thinking time is passing. And that alone just has made me extremely excited for the full launch of this game. Again, you got to keep in mind, for this beta, everything is unlocked. There's nothing to grind for. You're not working for guns, you're not working for attachments, not working for camos. That's coming later when the game launches. The only thing that will really keep you interested is the gameplay itself. And the gameplay loop is so freaking addicting that, again, I can sit here for hours without even noticing any time go by. Now, I do want to mention this as well, because obviously there are going to be some downsides. The beta does have some server problems, some problems with, partying up with friends, and so on and so forth. But it's to be expected when it comes to a beta. I want everybody to understand this, that this isn't your glorified beta that you see out of, Call of Duty, where it's basically, quote-unquote, a demo. This is a beta. We are here to test the game. You're not here to, try it out and dictate if you want to play it or not. I guess that is part of the beta as well. You can do that, but the moral of the story is that we want to help the developers improve upon bugs, glitches, and all of the above, right? That's what we're here for. So that's what I expect. And even with all of those problems, it was no issue for me whatsoever. I did not get salty one time. I did not get pissed one time. I did not get annoyed by, any of these issues because the game backed it up. And games like COD, for example, when they release a new beta, it's a problem sometimes when obviously it doesn't run because the game doesn't back it up. The game isn't good enough to back up, horrible connection, horrible servers, horrible performance. But this game, you can literally have some of the most insane stutters, and you'll still want to play another one. And you'll still want to play another one after that. And another one after that. And it's outstanding. I'm so happy to see that this game is improving, and I'm happy to see that it's getting the love that it deserves. A lot of the Call of Duty community is pouring into this game. They're absolutely filling up the servers, filling up the lobbies, to the point where it's actually kind of killing the servers itself. I'm happy they went ahead and did this little closed beta session, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy they did that because I know a lot of people are mad saying, oh, why can't they just make it open beta right now? Because, if they made it open beta, oh my God, it would have been horrible. The fact that they did this first, I respect, because you can kind of consider us test dummies. Everybody who got in for the quote-unquote closed session for one day before the open beta starts, you can consider us test dummies. We're testing out the servers, we're helping them out a little bit so they can hopefully polish it off when the floodgates open and everybody comes piling in when the open beta starts. Trust me, it is going to be insane. Do not expect the servers to work day one very well, especially if you're planning on hopping on the game the second it goes live for open beta. Do not expect it to go very smoothly, even though, honestly, I'll be real, it went very smoothly for me and a lot of other people as well, even though we ran into issues, like I said, with the parties and all that stuff. Still, getting into the games, it wasn't that complex, and I was able to play a ton of Xdefiant the other day. And I'll tell you what, this game was so addicting that I did not record one single clip at all. What you're watching right here is a little old gameplay, and I gotta be honest, I do feel kind of bad for doing this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do feel bad. I hope it's not a problem, but I was having too much fun. I really was. The last thing I wanted to do is start, recording and having to manage clips, deleting, learning which ones I need to keep, titling everything up, I was so sunk into this game that the last thing I wanted to do was record. I just wanted to enjoy a game. Do you know how long it's been since I just simply wanted to enjoy a game? Seriously, it's been ages. So for me, someone who basically revolves everything around content, everything that comes through with the game, I'm trying to think of content to make out of it. If I can do that, trust me, the casual person who does not give a crap about content creation, this game is going to just absolutely hook you. I wish you the best of luck, hanging out with your family and friends. I wish you luck if you decide to go play this game because you're going to be locked in for a very hot minute. But at the end of the day, this game has improved tremendously. I was going to make a commentary about this separately, which I will, but the netcode improved. The gunplay feels like it's improved. Movement, it's a little, rough because some glitches are happening right now. But again, everything will be improved. At the end of the day, this game, it's just simply a good game. It's a good game. It doesn't have skill-based matchmaking. It feels arcadey. The movement isn't completely over the top. You don't feel like you're forced to use movement every, 5 seconds of the game. I'm happy, ladies and gentlemen. I am genuinely happy. And to even further my happiness, the communication is still on point. I mean, no shocker, right? But pretty much every problem I've listed, every problem the community is having right now, the developers have acknowledged. I can't tell you how refreshing that actually is to see that the developers know what's happening. Because COD beta after COD beta after COD beta, we give them everything that's wrong with the game, and they ignore it all and tell us to shut up, and then we get a crap product that nobody wants to play for the whole year, unless you're a Warzone fan, But if you actually like COD, if you're a COD fan, the game is going to be garbage. Here we are, the very first day. They're already on it. You know what? You want to know why I think that this is the case? Because they play their game. They actually enjoy the title. Again, another potential commentary, but it's the truth. COD devs, they're too busy playing everything else in the world besides their own game to know what the heck makes a good 6v6 experience. The developers at Xdefiant, they literally play the game, so they know what's going to improve it. They go through the same problems that we go through. You ever sit there and play COD and say, I'm going through this every day. How do the developers not know about this? How does this keep going on? How does this keep happening? Because they don't give a crap enough to play the game. Xdefiant, they play it. They're on top of it. They're ready for it because they go through exactly what we go through. It's a whole different game, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, as always, I really hope you all try out this beta. Give it a go. Give it a shot. I promise you that, even if you don't enjoy it, it's free. And at the end of the day, I think that it's still going to give you a better arcade feel than a lot of the other games that you can play right now. But ladies and gentlemen, do me a massive favor. Make sure you go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below about how you are feeling so far about Xdefiant. Like I said, it's going to be going live at, I think, 1 p.m. Eastern time today for the open beta. So obviously, once you go ahead and get some playtime, let me know. And for anybody who got into the closed portion of this beta yesterday, what you think and what you thinking of the overall update. I think the game has improved. And of course, I have a lot of commentaries I want to make, but I have to dive deeper into the game, get more playtime to make sure, everything is, honeymoon phase, right? Gotta make sure we watch out for the honeymoon phase. That's as simple as I could put it. So we're going to take our time a little bit. But, of course, make sure you leave your comments down below. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like and bottom as hate it. Leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new to the content, or subscribe and that notification button. Also, want to chat with this do we do so. I have a Twitter and Discord, both in the description. And also want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch. Link is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.